I think that we didn't have all the puzzle pieces. I think now is the prominent time where now we have a consciousness coming over us. Now we have resources and information. More Black people, especially than ever, are seeing this in real time resources of how they can economically grow, how they can personally develop, um, and we didn't have all the tools before. Before we had community, but we didn't have any of the resources. Now we have resources and we don't have community. But I feel like it's coming together. Now it's starting to come together. Community is starting to go together, like-mindedness and, you know, defining our morals. I think things like that, and really as one being able to have self-worth and understand what self-worth is. Like, what are we seeking when we say self-worth? Um, the dignity and the self-respect that is behind that. Us being able to agree upon that being a thing that we need as a people, I feel like is part of the solution, but also that information aspect that we didn't have before. I think that those two things will really propel us in our efforts this time, and then the fact that we have so many people and the internet on our side. So,
I think less. I think we're worse off now than we've been in a long time. I
you think
think,
so?
yeah, I think so. I think it's a lot of distractions we have now. We have access to a lot of information, but we're not, in my opinion, we're not using it because it's so
Yeah,
much extra. It's so convenient that we take it for granted. I think this is the take for granted age. And then I think my kids and their kids are going to be the ones that really do it. I think we'll set it up. And I even use this analogy that most times when you want to do things, you'll get, oh, well, let's use a social media example. Send out a social media post, hey, I want to do this and this. Everybody, yeah, man, I'm with you. I'm with you, man. I'm with you. Then you start to ask, okay, who's willing to spend money? People trickle off. Okay, who's willing to spend time and effort and energy? People trickle off.
yeah.
Uh, who's willing to, commit themselves and to, to get up at 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m. to get this done? More people trickle off. They have this small group here, and you look around the room and ask, okay, so who's willing to go to prison? Who's willing to die for this? And you end up being alone. I
I
think
think
that's
it's just everybody's path. Like, I think everybody's puzzle piece is like that, where you start off with this big group of people and you want all these friends in the world, all these conditions, and slowly but surely it starts on you. Especially, I feel like, especially if you go to college, that is like an acceleration to showing you the matrix or something. It
mm,
like you don't see it if you're just in the hood, but once you go out of the hood, then you really start to see this how the world is set up. And I feel like it takes you on this journey of, like, I don't know, like revolutionary energy or something. It starts to just, once you see it, it's like you can't unsee it. And so it just kind of starts to seep into your spirit. But I feel like everybody needs to have that, their own journey of that. Like, I can't convince you to feel the spirit of, whatever it is, and come to this event with me, this march, and let's join Tamika Mallory and go, whatever it is. I can't make anybody feel it. I can only feel it myself, and execute on it. This year for me has been, I'm a, what how do I say it, a recovering info junkie.
okay.
And so now I'm in the year of execution and
Yes.
effort.
Yes.
I put effort in the things, this little minute thing. I have to write the caption for the post or something super small. I don't want to do it. Or if I do it in Instagram, it's not going to be any spaces. So if I just take the effort to do it outside in notes and then post it back, like small stuff. But my thing is take the effort to do the things that you want to do and then execute quickly. Don't think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Just make the plan, verify the strategy, and then execute. Yeah. It. I feel like
Let
we're on
me
the
ask
right.
this. Let me ask this, and I necessarily don't even want you to answer, or even the audience. I want you guys to think about it. Is what are you willing to lose? What's your budget for the things you want to see done? That's one thing
Mm.
I'm starting to ask people before I do anything with them, because I know where I am, and I know what I'm willing to lose. What are you willing to lose? And if it's nothing, then it's nothing. If it's $20, it's $20. If it's my career, it is your career. If it's your investments, it's your investments. What are you willing to lose? What's your threshold? And I'm starting to be more intentional with that. What are you willing to lose to do what you know needs to be done? And I'm starting to be surrounded around the right people. I'll put it that way because I'm asking that question. What are you willing to lose? And I'm also losing a lot of people along the way too.
How do you lose a lot of people? Okay, let's. Oh, come on, because I was finna say, thank you, y'all, good night, but now you just suck me back in, and
Uh,
and I have to understand this.
oh, okay. As in, you keep pushing, and you will not stop. You are unwavering, and you demand a certain level. You have a certain level of standards in how things are going to be done, um, while still open to feedback and suggestions. And people can't keep up, and
I
I
mean,
can't
but what
slow
turns
down.
you off to people? What when you ask the
Um,
question of what do you have
okay.
to lose?
Oh, I think it's the excitement. What turned me off to people is not all, a vast majority of people, including my own. What turned me off to people is the excitement and the willingness in the beginning. And actually, the analogy I gave, that happens a lot, and so that's why I can spit it at you so easily. It's the excitement in the beginning when they hear the elevator speech of it. I think people at where we are now, they want the social media pictures, they want the post, they want to be tagged and stuff. But then when they see how much work goes into it and how much we're, we're most likely going to lose by doing this, then they're not willing to lose that.
Oh
And
my!
and I mean, what's my career and what's a few dollars when it comes to the next generation and their upliftment? I've already made my decision how I'm going to die, and I've made peace with that.
Yes,
And
you
I'm
guys have to go to his website.
chill. Oh yeah, that's
No,
that's it. That's it, man. I'm dying for it. And when you see the Black Excellence Gallery, I'm dying for that. And people are not they're not willing to, and so they shy away. And I'm glad they shy away because then they'd be a liability, and they can help in their own way with what they're doing. Just when it comes to what I'm standing on, I have no room for liabilities. I have no room for nonsense, um, and I'm willing to die for it. So check out that Black Excellence Gallery. When you see it, you'll understand. I think they'll understand a lot more when they see it.
yes, yes, yes.